Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. Before we get started, you can support this channel by clicking the like button, subscribe and click the alarm bell for new content and for notification when we go live. You can also purchase the new Let's Go Brandon t-shirts at tinyurl.com/DRN-shirts or click the link in the description. Almost 3 years after Jeffrey Epstein's mysterious death while in jail for his arrest on child sex trafficking charges, the federal criminal trial of Ghislaine Maxwell, his confidant and apparent partner who would help him find, groom, and abuse young girls, should be coming to an end this week, with each side set to present their closing arguments on Monday. Due to the Manhattan court's planned Christmas break that begins on Thursday, jury deliberations are expected to be quick, with a high likelihood that a verdict will be reached by Wednesday in order to resolve the case and avoid the delay. A legal source connected with the case claims that if Maxwell is found guilty of her charges, she plans to start naming names in order to try and secure a lesser sentence. She has been charged with 6 felony counts related to child sex trafficking and faces a maximum of 70 years and potential suicide in a jail cell if convicted. Up until now, Maxwell has remained silent and denied all involvement in Epstein's sick crimes. Has the prospect of finally facing the music and seeing accountability finally enabled her to tell the truth? Or is this a veiled "I go down, you're coming with me" threat towards the incredibly powerful elites who ran in Epstein's circle? It will be very curious to see what the jury decides. From the Daily Mail. Maxwell, 59, denies all 6 charges linked to grooming underage girls for abuse by the late pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. However, the source said if she is convicted, and facing up to 70 years in prison, she might cooperate with the U.S. government in exchange for a reduced sentence or better jail conditions. This could be bad news for Prince Andrew and other high-profile men who hung out with Ghislaine and Jeffrey Epstein, the source said. It is possible she will begin to cooperate and tell what she knows in an attempt to lessen her jail term. We know that prosecutors are looking at other co-conspirators in connection with Jeffrey Epstein's child sex ring. Ghislaine undoubtedly possesses information which could assist prosecutors in other cases. If she decides to cooperate, her testimony could be devastating. She was Epstein's right-hand woman for years. Imagine what she knows. The evidence that has been presented at trial against Maxwell throughout the past 3 weeks has seemingly been damning for her innocence, and that's even without the supposedly missing evidence that was collected by the FBI out of a safe in Epstein's New York home. Several witnesses have testified that Maxwell was not only the main recruiter for Epstein's perverted operation, but was also an active contributor and participant in the actual abuse of underage girls. One victim said she was frozen in fear by Epstein and Maxwell throughout the time they were abusing her, which started when she was just 14. From age 14 through 16, the victim, only known as Jane, traveled on the infamous Lolita Express, Epstein's private jet, about 10 times with Epstein and Maxwell to his homes in NYC and New Mexico, where she was sexually abused by the couple each time. Let's just say, this jury should be very hard-pressed to find Maxwell innocent on all charges and keep her from naming names as she apparently claims she will. Either way, if the jury finds her guilty or not, the Epstein saga is a long way from over. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share and subscribe. And check out our Patreon for exclusive content and DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time.